Have you heard of ethnic studies? Well, pay attention because it might be coming to your child's school. And honestly, it kind of sounds nice, right? Learning about different cultures, history, and diversity. Who could be against that? Well, the reality is much more complicated because there is nothing nice about the ethnic studies programs that are steamrolling their way into K-12 schools from coast to coast. Here's the problem. Some ethnic studies programs, known as liberated ethnic studies, aren't about celebrating culture. It's about dividing kids and painting a very bleak picture of America. It is a discipline rooted in activism, social justice movements, and the belief that everyone is either an oppressor or oppressed based on their different identity labels. School districts from California to Boston, Denver to Milwaukee have adopted ethnic studies programs, and some even made them a requirement to graduate. Critical race theory is a foundational component of these courses. One class in Milwaukee Public Schools aims for students to develop an understanding of the concept of white privilege and come to recognize how white privilege functions in everyday social structures and institutions. Does this sound like students learning about different cultures? In a California district, the ethnic studies curriculum teaches that gender is fluid. One lesson is actually called Black, Queer, and Resisting Oppression, and the curriculum explicitly states that anti-queerness is a part of white supremacy. Ethnic studies is often presented by its supporters as teaching honest history, but as you can see, it isn't that at all. It is far-left political programming that rejects traditional academic neutrality and instead teaches through a lens of power, privilege, and systemic injustice. It teaches students to view America as permanently and irredeemably unjust and turns classrooms into political training grounds for young activists. The bottom line? No matter how it is marketed to parents and the public, ethnic studies is not about learning culture or history. It is about tearing down America and our values. And once it's in the classroom, it seeks to change how students see the country, their peers, and even themselves, and it expects them to do something about it. Learn more about ethnic studies at defendinged.org.